Ask? What is this doing? Why is it there? You see, you tried to go for the shot, but your crosshair is so fucking big that you couldn't see that they weren't actually there anymore.
It's nice to finally have some help saving the universe.
Where are you going? I don't know who's going to win this game. This is a replay sent in by Jiggle, who was playing tank and asked for some pointers. Okay, so first things first. I already don't want to watch this. I was about to say, first things first, we need to go through the lobby and see who has the worst crosshair. I think I've found it already. I don't think it's gonna get worse than this. Yeah, that's good. I like this. I like that. I like that. Even better, dude. Even better. This is awesome. It's really good. I like these. Would you like some gameplay with your crosshair? Or do you just want the crosshair? You know, did you guys know a really fun fact? If you click Control M whilst you're in game, it hides your HUD. I think you should do this more often. I think you should click Control M at the start of your games to hide your crosshair. I think that would really help. Okay. I don't know what you're scared of. Just walk through it. Yeah. Just walk through it. You have so much HP. Oh, okay. So I'm interested about this. You turned around. Your Moon Knight died. You turned around, you went, oh shit. Your Moon Knight's dead, right? You see the Ankh on the floor. You see the Ankh here, and you see the projectiles coming out of the room. Right, and then you just kind of turn around again. It's like the Moon Knight's still behind you. You saw him on your screen. He's right there. Oh, sorry, my bad. You can't fucking see anything with this crosshair, but like he's over there. He is in there. You can kill him. You can kill him quite easily. I mean, this is just unfortunate. Your team got rolled. It wasn't really your fault. I don't think, at least. I think your positioning is fine. I hate your crosshair. I'm gonna say that multiple times throughout this. Oh! Okay, so if you are playing tank and you know how to play Groot, play Groot. Unless they have a Wolverine. Yeah, Groot is the strongest tank in the game right now. Well, Groot and Mag are both pretty strong. They're both up there. So, if you can play either of them and you're on tank, play either of them. I think Groot is less versatile. Wow. Okay, your supports are dead. You need to be really careful here. That Moon Knight is still annoying. I'm really surprised this Moon Knight isn't being dealt with. You have a Thor on your team. Good try. He died, by the way. He died. Yeah. Good. First piece of advice, change the crosshair. Look, no. We joke about it. But at the end of the day, crosshair is preference. If this is your preference, if this is what works for you, and you like this crosshair, who am I to judge? Okay? I mean, I'm AC, and I am gonna judge, but, you know, it's baseless. It doesn't mean anything. Jesus Christ. Everyone click Q at once. And they C9'd? I mean, I would, okay, so this was a bad ult because you'd already won the fight. The Luna is 1. I'm pretty sure they've got multiple people in spawn. Yeah, the Moon Knight and the Invis are in spawn. So there's only actually 4 people there. One of them is about to die regardless of your ultimate. And I don't know, just a bit of a waste, I think. When it was already a 1 fight, right? It was already a 4v6 and you'd already caught the objective. You can walk forwards here. You don't need to be scared. You have so much HP. Good walls. Honestly, wait, this is solid. I don't know where that wall went. Where is your E? Okay, it's over there. Sure, that's fine. That's fine. You don't need to keep walking backwards. Okay, so this is not your job. This is not your job. In this very small, seemingly nothing choice that you have made, right? You've moved from here to here because there was a Moon Knight that got a pick on your Moon Knight. You've just lost the fight. You chasing this just means that the rest of your team gets walked on, your cloak gets killed, your Winter Soldier's probably going to die in a second, your Invis Woman goes down as well. So this whole mentality of tanks need to protect the team is so wrong. DPS need to protect the team. If there is a Moon Knight on the flank and your Groot leaves the front line to deal with it because your DPS are losing the 1v1, that is a DPS issue. That is a DPS issue. Maybe it's a healer issue because the DPS on the flank isn't getting healed and really your DPS should be getting healed. Maybe it's a heal issue. Maybe it's a DPS issue. It's not the tank's responsibility. If you're not trying to 1v6, you aren't playing correctly. You're saying this as a joke, but that is how you play tank. There's obviously a whole lot of nuance about when to engage, when to stop moving forwards, when to use your abilities to keep yourself alive. But like, as a main tank, your job is to walk forwards at the right times. Good. Great kill. Great kill. Walk forwards. Walk forwards. Walk forwards. You guys have got a pick on a DPS target. That Invis is low. You can just shoot at. Nice. Nice. Great. Sick. Amazing. I mean, your Thor went too far. But now you kill that. You kill that. Solid. Go. Keep going forwards. 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 You should be, right now, you should be here. Right now, you should be here. Right? The choke is here. This is the choke. This is the only way to get from where they are to the objective is this part here, right? So if you can hold here, where you're in effective range of this area, you can stop them from touching, right? Because they can go this way, they can go that way, they can come through the doors. But if you are playing here, they really can't walk through without taking damage. So even though I don't think it's going to matter, you being here, you playing on point is a big mistake. You should be walking forwards. You should be walking more forwards than this. Cute, but ineffective at the end of the day because these only have 150 HP. You want to use them. You want to use them for damage. Like it's a cute idea. It's very plat. No one destroys Groot walls. Yeah, but that's just a skill issue. Again, walk forwards. You can be. She just got yoinked. You can be so aggressive here. They are 2 DPS down, right? Then the Moore and the what was it? Moon Knight, who is now swapped to Star-Lord, who is back, but then the Moore is dead. You can walk in. You can walk in. It was a good attempt. It was a good attempt. You had I mean you had Invis Woman out, but it's kind of not needed. Right? Like your spawn door is right there. Jiggle is perfect and makes no mistakes. I wish that were true. I wish that were true. Okay. I don't really like that you guys are using ultimates to get out of spawn. I guess it's fine because they're also using ultimates. Yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, nice. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't be scared, don't be scared. Go in with him, go in. No, don't turn around. Walk forwards. Go in. No. No. The support brain. The healer brain. You don't need to be on the car. You don't need to be on the payload. Go forwards. Walk forwards. Yes. Yes. Yes.
As usual.
Okay. Solid. Right? I want to see you looking for an ult here, except you don't really need it because everyone's dead. All right. Cool. W. Whoa, whoa, okay, not this far forward. Hold on. Not this far forwards. Not this far forwards. I said go forwards. I didn't say kiss their spawn doors. Oh my god. I mean, it's fine. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But like, walling off their spawn doors is just rude, bro. You can play quite forwards here. Groot is like one of the only tanks in the game that can play this corner. I think if you play this corner as any other tank, you're gonna get fucked. But Groot is just so good at, like, this is 10 meters, right, in game, which means that if you are here as Groot and you put your iron wall here, your big wall here, it will block this entire thing, right? Which means if anyone walks past this corner, they die. So Groot is one of the only tanks that can play here for that reason. Anyone else just kind of doesn't have enough cover to retreat behind. When someone takes a slightly off angle, they have line of sight down this entire pathway, which is why tanking on this point is really difficult. But again, Groot can block line of sight so well. So you can play really far forwards as Groot on this map. Again, this is not your responsibility to chase. You should be playing forwards. Okay, the wall, right? It's really easy to put it down and then forget about it, right? It's so easy to just think, haha, big wall, and then you gain passive HP, right? And that's fine, but if you can be a little bit more proactive with it, right? So like even if that is literally just putting it here, okay? Even if that is literally just putting it here, right? Or if it's just putting it here, or if it's just putting it here, using it to actually block something rather than just putting it on the side where it's not going to get shot, putting it on a side where it's less likely to get shot, but it still actually blocks an angle or a route on you, is going to be a lot better. And also, it has 700 HP. 700 HP is really good. 700 HP is very, very impactful, right? Let's say this wasn't down and you didn't have it on cooldown. You could walk forwards, wall here, and these two guys are not going to get healed. Like, they can't get healed. What is Invis going to do? Jump over it, you know?
And this is why I chose Reed anymore.
Drew can have 2 walls, the same HP as you. There's 3, actually. Sorry, I watched Into the Spider-Verse a couple days ago. Groot's cooldown only lets him place 2 at once, but he can have 3 active at the same time. Nice. I mean, solid so far. I'd like to see you play a little. Yeah, like hold forwards. Hold forwards. So same thing. Same thing.
Anyone willing to help?
Flankers are for the most part not that good at breaking it. Yeah, exactly. Think about popular flankers, right? Psylocke, Magic, Iron Fist, Panther, Spider-Man. These characters do not have high DPS. They've got really good burst combos with cooldowns, but they don't have much primary fire burst potential, right? So you can completely cook a lot of flankers with a well-placed wall. It's quite funny.
You're halfway there. Keep going. Shields up. I am ready to put on a show.
Okay, so 2 things. Okay, you're back now. Don't worry, we're flaming you. 2 things. this really good ult right now. Okay, this is a good ult, but something you can do if you place a wall behind them and then you shoot your ult at the wall, they take an insane burst of damage, right? And even then, Luna ults, right? You miss your wall. You do miss your wall. It's tricky. This is your first game as Groot. It is difficult. The wall placement takes a long time to get the hang of. But one, you can wall first to make sure that you don't miss it. Two, you did miss it when you actually went through it. Although, without properly coordinating, you're probably not going to kill through Luna ult anyway. You do have a Namor who can one-shot through Luna ult. This is plat. I don't trust him. And so you do end up not securing an elimination there, but it's fine. It's fine. Can I ask? What is this doing? Pick up your shit. Why is it there? Why did you put it there? Decorational? This isn't The Sims. It's blocking the lighting. And again, okay, you're being too scared. Walk forwards. You have such a big health pool. Still, I want to see you walk even more forwards. You just tanked that. Okay. You do not need to stay on the cart. Not one bit. You can be very aggressive here. I still can't see chat. Guys, stop rioting. Oh my god. Grey fur is cute. Yeah. Oh, you exploded. Wait, what happened? I was not looking. I was trying to look at chat. How did you explode? You just didn't get healed, I think. Stop moving forward at half HP. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. When you were being burst down quite heavily. And I know I said walk forwards, but if you hit half HP, put a big wall in front of you, right? Put a big wall in front of you, and that's 700 extra HP, and it gives you time to be healed up. It's a good hallmark for when to stop going forwards. You actually don't have a team right now, just saying. I don't know if you've noticed, you actually don't have a team. You're walking in, your Namor's just died, none of your supports are with you, and Muna is half HP. Yeah. And you have to back out. And your Thor dies, and you die. Where are they? Maybe that's why you didn't know that your supports were in spawn. You couldn't fucking see them through your crosshair. This is bigger than the enemies half the time? Yeah, I know. I have sort of gotten used to it. In the... See, that's the thing. That's the thing I don't like about big crosshairs. Your crosshair is on this, but you're missing. So, I don't know. That's why I don't like big crosshairs. The smaller they are, the more accurate you're going to be.
Shields up. I am ready to put on a show.
Maximum pulse.
Nice. Nice. Okay, I don't mind this peel. That's fine. The cap is kind of being annoying. You did just wall your Thor off. I think you just got your Thor killed. I think you did just kill your Thor. Okay. I don't mind the attempt. You're on 100 HP, 50, 200, 300, 100. You should not be ulting when you're about to die. I think the idea of the ult with how much damage you are taking, the idea of the ultimate isn't good. Penny is a choice? This point is really bad for Penny. You were told? Okay, well, first things first, you need to have your nest down. From this first 5 seconds, it is, if I check this guy's profile, they're gonna have less than a minute on Penny.
3, 2,
Okay.
3.
There is too much. There is too much to coach for whatever the fuck that abomination of a Penny pick was. So I'm just gonna do that. You should click that link right there. I don't think anyone has anything positive to say about this crosshair. Actually, there is one good thing about this crosshair, all right? And that's that I didn't have to watch you play Penny that badly because I couldn't fucking see half of it. So, you know, there's upsides, right? There's upsides. There's good and there's bad, right? There's good and there's bad. Anyway,
Stay strong.
there is too much to mention. There is too much to mention about Penny. There is too much to talk about Penny. So actually, we're just gonna do this real quick. Hello, YouTube. I recently made a new account to One Trick Solo Queue Penny Parker from unranked all the way. This is everything you need to know about Penny. All right. Everything you need to know about Penny. New characters. I play tank. I'm a tank main, but I wanted to try and learn a new character, and I didn't feel like I could quite play Penny in Celestial. No, I'm kidding. This was just an excuse to blow my nose off camera. But you should watch the video because I'm not going to tell you how to play Penny.
Call on ancient
Hi, buddy. Welcome in.
this battle.
At least it's not Lul's crosshair. True.
I always wanted to learn magic. Take me to
You're making it thicker and stronger.
spells I have mastered are not for novices. They are fueled by pure chaos. You want pure chaos? The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
Disagree. Dislike. Not very good. No.
You need
Okay.
to stop that vehicle in its tracks. Only 60 seconds left.
Just walk through it. Just walk through it, bro. It's not that deep. Just walk through it. Just walk through it. But if your opponents only have 1 minute and you can stop them from leaving their spawn for 20 seconds, a third of their time, that's quite valuable. Nice. Alright. Jiggles discovered the team up. You can bubble yourself. You are taking a lot of damage, you can bubble yourself. Yeah, the team up is incredibly powerful. Nice. Jiggles just killed both their supports, by the way. No, I lied. You killed a DPS the first time, but you did get 2. Nice.
Final 10 seconds.
Okay, so I know for most of this VOD, I've been telling you, Jiggle, go forwards. Jiggle, go forwards. Move forwards. Jiggle, go forwards, right? I like that you're staying on point now in overtime. With a Thor on your team, Thor wants to be the aggressive one. It's good to let him be able to play off point. Waste of a bubble. I don't really know what that was for. Nice. See, now imagine you still had that bubble that you just wasted for no reason. This cloak wouldn't have died. You bubble yourself instead of others. That's just you'll get used to that the more you play it. Okay, don't mag cannon, right. This is arguably your strongest tool as Magneto. Magneto tips and tricks. Your secondary fire is one of the strongest parts of your kit. It does 90? It does 90 damage. Got there at the end. M1, M2, M1, if you land it, will one-shot a 250 HP character. It will one-shot Iron Man, for example. Or it will do a lot of damage to a 275. But it has to have all charges. It has to have all 3. So you wanna always have that charged up before using it like that, for example. Because it's so much more effective. It's so much more effective. See, again, you almost had it. You almost had it, and then you threw it at nothing. So it's almost like... Nice. There's almost no point in using it. You'll be more aware. Yeah, good. You did miss, but you shot it too early regardless. The crosshair is larger than the alt circle. It is. It is. The crosshair is larger than the alt circle. Fear my crosshair! But yeah, good attempt on the Luna. Even if you did hit it though, it wouldn't have killed her.
Maximum pulse.
Nice. 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 Really good block. I don't think you meant to bubble yourself there. Yeah, don't go for the cap. Don't go for the cap. Shoot anyone else. Nice. Solid. Nomura's one. Nomura's one. You can pop him out of his bubble. I like how you tried. You tried. You tried. You have really good support game sense, but that doesn't really translate very... You see, you tried to go for the shot because you thought they were still there. But your crosshair is so fucking big that you couldn't see that they weren't actually there anymore. This is why you need a smaller crosshair. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. Like, you can use your secondary for poke. You can absolutely use your secondary for poke. But I would recommend saving your secondary for a one-shot burst on someone on their team. Because it is pretty unavoidable if you land it. This is platinum?
By the eye of Agamotto.
My fucking Celestial teammates could never, dude. Nice. You are being solo healed by Invis. You have bubble. A little bit worried about your Invis, but you're fine. Nice. Okay. I don't know how you can see anything with this crosshair, dude. I genuinely don't know. You actually missed. There's something wrong with this photo. You tried. You didn't try very hard. And... Okay.
Maximum pulse.
I feel like you just pressed every button. So I think actually that might be the game losing mistake. Or not the game, the round losing mistake. Miraculously, you're fine right now. Okay. Nanemo did really well,
Anyone willing to help?
I don't know what you were looking for. Maybe the Imbers. But the second you saw this, you should be thinking like Fortnite Golden Scar moment, right? Whoa! Like she's right there. She's right there, right? Like she's right there. Dashed a second time. Right, she's over there. You should be tracking her, and you should be flinging this fucking thing. All right, and you'd kill both of them. You'd kill the cloak in ult, and you'd kill the magic if you threw it at her. Right now, you have 30 damage and more than enough to pop both of these people. Your number one target with Magneto ult is Punisher whilst he's ulting. Your number two target is Cloak whilst she's ulting. Everything else is secondary. These are the only two you should be thinking about. So you should have gone for the Cloak ult. You would have killed Cloak and Magic. You could have bubbled your Scarlet Witch as well. The perfect. Flick your mouse up, look for her, and bubble her if you can. Not bad. Not bad by any stretch of the imagination. Very good push, considering you had 1 minute. I actually haven't checked who wins this.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I just don't want you on DPS. Yeah, I'm just scared. Where are you going? Motherfucker! The point is that way! I need to watch this from the start.
3, 2, 1.
I need to watch this from the start.
When I see someone with powers like yours, I think, wow. I mean, how can I compare? Don't compare. You just spread your light. Help get that vehicle to its destination. After all this time, it's nice to finally have some help saving the universe.
Where are you going? Where are you going? I am trying so hard not to crash out at you right now. You have spent 40 seconds looking for your spawn doors. You went to 3rd point looking for your spawn doors. You have generated 10% of your ultimate looking for your spawn doors.
To stop you crashing out, I pay you 300 beans. We had a DC. I was panicking again. Alice, I am sorry. Dishonor on me. Dishonor on my family. Dishonor on my cow. I know. Wheezing.
I love you so much, dude. Never change. This is the best Groot gameplay I've ever seen. She found her team. I need a minute. Anyway. Making sure it was still there. Yeah. Unfortunately, you did lose that because 1, you had a DC, 2, your Groot was going fucking walkabout. MIA. I love how you don't even change. The best part is when you're finally back in spawn, you don't switch.
Only 60 seconds left.
I think that's fucking hilarious. I mean, to be fair, all you need is 1 ultimate. That's rough. That's really rough. Oh, it's not looking good. Ooh. I don't know about that. Groot is so powerful. Oh, wait, this looks familiar. Have we been here before? I think we have.
Almost there. Don't turn back now. My animal pals way cuter.
Oh my god, your four just killed both supports as their aim is altered. Oh my god. Wait, that 4 ult just won the game.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I mean, your leisurely stroll also helped, but that 4 ult actually just won the game. You did bring it back. You did bring it back. And you did secure the kills.
Keep fighting until we have a winner. It's clear
And you did win the game. Despite having a DC. And despite walking the 3rd point spawn. You won this game.